Duchessa de Brabant, an 1857-ish tea rose. It's continual blooming in the growing season. It's just starting here early May. So this isn't a complete full bloom, but I did want to just look at the rose garden since the buds are starting to open. This is Bliss Parfuma, Abraham Darby, Marianne in its lighter stage. We've got another one that's got a little bit more apricot color to it that I'll show in a little bit. Monsieur Tillier, 1891 tea rose. Safrano, 1839 tea rose. I'm not getting too close because there's bird nests in there. So the Monsieur Tillier in the cooler months are a little lighter. And once it starts warming up, that's going to be darker. Desiree Permetier, a once blooming Gallica rose. Here she is over here. There's the more apricot colored Marianne that I was talking about. Right there. Oops. Zoom out so you can see the bush. Tuscany Superb hasn't started yet, which is fine. Here's a bud of Tuscany Superb. A couple of them.
This is the Western. This is the Westerland. Westerland rose. It's
a climber.
A climber. It's huge.
Yeah, it is.
And it hadn't even bloomed yet.
It's got a rosebud right there.
Yeah.
Okay, the next rose.
The next rose is, what is it?
It's Belinda's Dream.
This is called Belinda's Dream.
It's a pink rose.
Yes.
And I gave it to my daddy a couple
and
years
I gave
ago.
it to my daddy a couple years ago. And that's the same also.
Hey. Bathsheba.
This is Bathsheba.
It's a climber rose.
It's a climber rose. And it's huge.
And it's starting to bloom.
And it started to bloom.
Above and Beyond. Pretty cool. It can be grown as a climber. I'm growing as a shrub, so it can be done that as well. Growing as a shrub, I'm probably 8 feet away from the actual root mass of the ball or of the plant, but I'm okay with that. Oops. William Morris. Along with Desiree Permetier arching over. Some more Marianne. Screaming Neon Red. Unknown Pink number 1. Sad news is it looks like Unknown White did not survive the winter. Here's one of the seedlings from Charles DeMille's crossed with Abraham Darby. Bathsheba starting to bud out. The Squire. Centifolia variegata. I do apologize about the blower in the background. You can see the striping Here, here. Here's another one. It's a once blooming cenifolia. A couple more of the seedlings from 2023. Scarborough Fair with a nice pink bloom. Oh, it's already got one that died out. A quick little sidetrack. Jason, my daughter, wanted to do a video on her red double knockout rose that came with the house. So here Jason is to talk about it.
And I want to put it in the rose show.
Yeah.
And it's like a couple feet tall. This one's blooming. And this one's also blooming. This one's big. And this one is about to bloom.
It is.
And they're all pink.
Yeah.
And they smell really good.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. The next rose is my unknown pink number 2. It's pretty fragrant. It does bloom throughout the growing season, but not like a China rose or a tea rose where it's constantly in bloom. It also gets proliferation sometimes. So the next rose is Eustacia Vi. Here's another Eustacia Vi. Let's see if I can walk through this without slipping and falling. Here is the rose that's supposed to be the single chestnut rose. It's got quite a bit more buds than Roxburghii, which is fine. I mean, I know that the single chestnut rose is Roxburghii as well, Forma normalis. So we'll see if this is the single one or not. But just a fun fact about chestnut rose, the double rose was found first, so it wound up with the species Rosa Roxburghii. And the single one was found later, so it was Forma normalis. Which, fun fact. So if you hear someone say Roxburghii, they are talking about the double chestnut rose, not the single. Here is Blue for You. Cluster of it. Here's it's fading and almost done. And again, if you grow this and you want to get seed from your roses, this one sets open pollinated hips or self-pollinated hips or whatever the case may be, and you can get seeds from there and they will germinate. It also does pollen, so it works both ways. This is Teasing Georgia. There's no blooms on it yet. I thought this was supposed to be Christopher Marlowe, but I'm having my doubts. It might be a newer English rose. I think there's too many petals on that to be Christopher Marlowe. This is Cymbeline. It's one of the older David Austin roses, English roses, whatever you want to call them. You can grow it as a climber. I grow it as a shrub. Iceberg, white Floribunda rose. This rose is one that like starts out yellow but fades to a white. It may even be starting out apricot and fades to white pretty darn quick. Fair Bianca. The Countryman. So the Countryman is a older David Austin rose. It will sprawl like get leggy and flop over, which I mean in my yard is fine. I like that. You can probably keep it pruned neater, but I like how it flops over and is leggy. Got quite a bit of buds. It will repeat through the season. Whoa. That's the Squire. Abraham Darby. Quite a bit of buds. William Morris again. Lady of Shalott, no buds yet, but there will be. My sad little tottering by gently, or tottering gently by. Charles DeMills, just starting to open and get color. Oftentimes I find Charles DeMills starts to open almost white and then quickly turns this color. Oh, there's one that's a little further along. And Heritage starting to open up. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for your time.